You know, y'all, a lot of us are suffering and we don't need to. Like, when it comes to our physical health, we don't realize that a lot of what we're dealing with is due to nutrient deficiencies. You know, the food that we eat, or I guess we could say the substances that we take in. For example, when you go to the grocery store, 80% of the food there is not really food. It's prepackaged, meaning things were taken out, processed in such a way to where it doesn't work optimally with our bodies, and the nutrients we need aren't in it. And because of that, our bodies are weakened. And after any length of time, we start to get the outcome of that. It's obesity, pain, discomfort, digestive issues, headache, all sorts of things. All sorts of things that we kind of in this society have made common. And so we get these issues within our body. We start to experience these symptoms. And sometimes we ignore them and just take them as being common, like maybe something as simple as something we see as simple as constipation, and really at the root is affecting our body in other ways. We just say, hey, that's just the way it is. That's how, you know, my mom was, and therefore that's I just got it from her. That's just the way it has to be. And so we accept these things, and long term they end up starting to turn in or to reflect in different ways. And they start to produce more negative fruit in the way of health diagnosis. And so we go the typical route of, you know, going to our physician, and the way in which it's addressed is to focus on getting rid of the symptom. The issue there is that when we then are given a prescription drug, the prescription drugs, they deplete our body of even more nutrients. And so what happens there, after a time, we're given a different prescription drug. And if we continue to go on that path of addressing just a symptom, we find ourselves with a whole pharmacy inside of our bathroom cabinet. I've seen this many times, and we still don't actually feel healthier. We get a response from the drug, and then our reading or our blood test or whatever test we take, it changes. However, we still don't get back the optimal usage of our body, and we just feel sicker and sicker. Unfortunately, is that typically when it gets to this point, then we just kind of blame it on our age and say, oh, that's just because they're 65 or 70 or 80. They're just, you're older, those sort of things you're going to deal with. When largely it's been found now that it's nutrient deficiencies. And so I just wanted to encourage you that before you go and put something synthetic in your body, like, pause for a second, like, think about it. Are you actually eating food? Do you understand what it is that you're eating? If you slow down for a moment, you'll realize that there are some significant things that are taking place in your body, in your life, things that you're doing to yourself that are happening, responses that you're getting in your body that aren't conducive to life, which God said we can have. And so you can empower yourself. You can empower yourself to be able to make these adjustments and live out the life in the body at a level of health that you should be able to have if you just pause for a second, take a look at what it is you're actually doing, what you're eating, and really get to the root of any ailment, discomfort, or symptoms that you have.